Ever since I was little, I've been obsessed with money. While other kids were busy making mud pies or scribbling on walls, I was already running my own small business. I would grab fried chicken from the supermarket that had just expired, reheat it, and resell it to passing truck drivers. It was the perfect example of making money out of nothing. By the time I got to middle school, I was reselling illegal cigarettes at school. And with that income, I was actually supporting my whole family. I wasn't just good at making money. My sharp mind even got me into a top university. My mom and brother were thrilled, but I couldn't feel happy because I couldn't afford the $7,000 tuition loan, let alone the outrageous interest. So I immediately started scalping concert tickets. Even my fake tickets sold better than the real ones. But this time, luck ran out. I got caught for fraud and was sentenced to 40 months in prison. Even behind bars, I never stopped scheming. I started selling yogurt to my cellmates, and with the profits, I bought piles of books, turning my cell into a classroom. I swore I'd become the female Warren Buffett. But one phone call from my mom shattered my fantasy. The lawyer fees and fines snowballed bigger and bigger. In a fit of rage, I smashed the prison phone with my fist. Thanks to good behavior, I was released early. But the moment I stepped out the gate, debt collectors were already waiting for me. To my surprise, they offered me a deal. If I paid right away, my $30,000 debt could be settled for just $5,000. What caught my attention wasn't the discount, it was the system behind it. I dug deeper and found out collection agencies take a 10% commission on debts they recover. But why could my debt be slashed so dramatically? To find out, I went straight to the collection company. Turned out, banks bundle up mountains of bad debt and sell it cheap to collection agencies. How much they recover depends entirely on them. So I made a deal with the boss. If I could become the top performer in 1 month, my debt would be wiped clean. If I failed, I'd owe double. Right then and there, he fired the worst performing employee and gave me that desk. He didn't believe I could pull it off, but on my very first case, I proved him wrong. I didn't just make random calls, I did my homework. My first debtor was a spoiled mama's boy. He admitted he had money, he just didn't want to pay. Calmly, I told him if he didn't pay, I'd call his mom. He gave in immediately. From then on, I started targeting every debtor's weak spot, one by one recovering the money. My performance shot up to $5 million. But instead of clearing my debt, the boss tried to take advantage of me. Furious, I quit. I decided to start my own collection company and become a real player in the business. I went straight to my former boss's supplier and offered 2 points higher to buy a batch of bank debt files. Next, I began recruiting employees. And